lying with our knees bent. Separate the feet, hips width apart. Relax the arms alongside your body. And closing your eyes. And then we're going to go ahead and do a breathing exercise while we're laying on our back. Be sure you're nice and comfortable. Begin to soften all the muscles in your face. And softening the chest. Placing your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your chest. Let's go ahead and inhale into the belly. Exhaling out through the belly. Inhale in the abdomen, expanding. And exhale out through the belly. Nice and slow. Now let's go ahead and create more movement of the entire chest. So go ahead and inhale through the belly to the mid ribs to the upper chest. And exhale out through the belly, mid ribs, and upper chest. And then release the hands down and bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall off to the sides. And just settle here. Set an intention for your practice. Something that resonates with you. An affirmation or a phrase or a word that makes you happy. Nice easy breathing here. Just settling in. And then bring your knees back together. Separate your feet to the width of your mat and bring the knees in towards each other. You're going to feel a slight stretch on the outer side of your thighs where your IT band is. And keeping the breath smooth and gentle. And then bringing the knees apart a little bit. And then separate the feet to the width of your mat. And then drop both knees to the left, back to center, and over to the other side. So thinking about windshield wiper in your knees. Just going side to side, warming up the hips and the lower back. Keeping it gentle, nice and easy. And come back to center. And then bring the knees into your chest, hug them close, and rock side to side. You can make circles if that feels good. Either way, you just want to feel your lower back trying to open up as you bring those knees towards your chest. You can explore different movements, bringing the knees in and out, walking side to side, or making circles. It's really up to you. Breathing nice and easy. As you rock side to side, massaging the back. And take your hand on the top of your knees and make circles inward. So bringing the knees out to the side and back to the center. Making circles in the hips and then reverse direction to your chest and away. Into the middle, out to the side. Just creating a little movement into the hips. And then extend the legs up to the ceiling, flex your feet. You can hold on to your legs. Just encourage some flow back to your heart. Maybe go a little bit deeper, grabbing the shin area or your ankles. And then run the hands down the back of your leg. Just giving yourself a little bit of a massage and encourage the flow back towards your heart. And then bend your knees and bring your feet back down to the mat. We're going to roll on to our right side and come up. Take your time here. No rush here. Coming onto our hands and knees. And wrists directly underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. So inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Nice gentle movements, creating a transition between the two postures, inhaling and exhaling, linking the breath to the movement. So as you open the chest, inhale. As you close the chest, exhale. And then sit back into a child's pose position. Allow yourself to relax into an extended child's pose with the elbows off the floor. It helps to open up the side body as well as the upper arms and the forehead relaxing. And then taking your hands, so coming on your elbows and taking your hands into a prayer up back of your head, and then place the back of the hand to the upper chest, the upper back. This will allow you to stretch a little deeper in the side bodies as well as the upper arms. And bringing your hands back down, come on to hands and knees into tabletop. And you can tuck your toes. And then going to shift the hips over to the left, and then to the left heel, over to the right heel, and over to the right side. Making big circles here. Shift the hips over to the left heel, swing it over to the right, and then over to the right side. So just thinking about making circles. And breathing as you move. And then untuck your toes. Let's try the other way. Right side, right heel, and over to the left. Swinging it over to the right heel, to the left heel, and to the left side. See if you can go a little bit deeper now that your toes are untucked. You have a little bit more room to go. And then tuck the toes and sit back onto your heels and stretch the toes out. And then come back onto hands and knees. We're going to sit right onto our knees and sit back onto our heels, knees together, sitting up nice and tall. Interlace your fingers behind you and open up the chest. Straighten the arms any amount. Keep your neck nice and long. See if you can bring the arms away from your body and just breathe into the upper chest. Nice and easy here. And then take both hands over to the left hip. Clasp your palms together and bring the elbows back behind you and drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And maybe make some circles so you can explore which side needs the stretch. Left ear to left shoulder, making a circle, half circles. Or you really need to explore what your neck needs. If you find a spot that feels good, just hang out. And then release the hands down and then shake out your fingers. Interlace the other pinky on top and then straighten the arms and lift them from your body. Lifting your chest for a baby back bend, looking up if it's okay. And then looking down. And then taking both hands to the right hip. Collapsing the palms together and then start exploring into the neck. Encourage both elbows to go behind you. And if you find a spot that needs a little extra attention, go ahead and give it a little extra loving. Circles, big circles, or hang out in a certain area. So it's really about you finding what you need and what you need to release within your body. And come back to center, release your fingers, shake out your hands. And then bringing the arms up overhead, interlace your fingers, palms facing up. Reaching tall and then hinge over to the left. Stretching the right side of your body. Come to center and hinge over to the right, stretching the left side of your body. And then release the hands down. Shift off to your left side, off of your heels. Go ahead and extend your legs out in front of you. Flex the feet. Engage all the muscles in your legs. And start to hinge slowly over your legs. Try to maintain a flat back here, looking down at your knees to keep your neck long. You can go as far down as your feet to your toes. You can pull on your toes I'll give you a little bit of a stretch. So thinking about bringing your chest, belly towards your thighs, and then coming back up. Going to bend our knees and we're going to slowly roll down onto our back. Rest your head down. Relax the shoulders. And just rest here for a moment. Simple practice. And bring the arms out to a T. Feet together. And lift your hips, shift on your left hip. And then lower the knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder for a simple reclining twist. Breathing nice and easy. And let yourself feel good. And slowly coming back to center. Feet together, lift your hips, shift onto the right hip and lower both knees to the right, looking over your left shoulder. Keeping everything as simple and as gentle as you can get it. This is really a gentle practice that you can do anytime. This feels good. Come back to center. And bring in your hands alongside your body, palms facing down, and bring your heels close. We're going to go into bridge pose. So lift your hips up to the ceiling, holding, and then slowly exhale, release, back down. Inhale, lifting your hips straight up, pushing onto your feet. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, lift the hips straight up to the ceiling, holding for a moment. Exhale, slowly release your back and buttock down to the floor. Bringing the knees back into your chest, hug them close. Rock side to side. Giving yourself another final massage against the floor. Bringing the feet back down. Let's prepare for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Extend the legs. Shift the buttocks side to side. And then let your arms relax off to the side, palms facing up. It gives you the ability to open up the chest and begin to surrender completely into this posture. Enjoy. Bring in your right hand on your chest, left hand on top. Take a moment to honor the heart center and everything it does for you. Remember your intention that you set for your practice and keep it close to heart. Bring the arms back down to the floor, and you can rest here as long as you like. I'm going to continue to rest. Namaste.